metalheads. In my previous video, which is the battle jacket video, I told you that I was gonna make another video showing you some other stuff that I got with patches and everything, which is what I'm doing now. First thing I'd like to show you is my bag, actually one of my bags. It's just a black bag, the way you get them in shops like EMP or something like that. It was completely, you know, just the black material before I got it, and then I applied some patches to it, and a chain and some spikes and so on. I got various patches on it. That's a Manowar patch, a logo patch, and underneath that is Ozzy Osbourne. Hope you can see that. Ozzy Osbourne, and then Iron Maiden, the Trooper, which I deliberately placed in the middle. You know, you can see that in the middle of the whole bag, like you would place a back patch on your jacket. And it's also, you know, the Trooper artwork, the same as my back patch. Then there's a Motorhead Iron Fist patch. It's a round one. Can you see that? I'm not really a great fan of Motorhead, although I really like Lemmy and I appreciate what Motorhead has done for metal music. And there are some songs that I really like Iron Fist. I like that, really like that song. That's why I got the patch. Then I got a patch saying Machine Fucking Head. I really wanted to have a Machine Head patch with this, you know, with this, what do you call that, slogan. And I used to have a Judas Priest logo here, but I removed that and put it onto another jacket that I'm gonna show you in a second. Then there's a Metallica logo patch and a Slayer one. And I got 3 AC/DC pins. This one's from Black Ice, this one's Highway to Hell, and this one is for those about to rock. And I applied some spikes. There's a small one. There are some here, there, and 3 here, 2 there. Just, you know, for fun. And a chain, which is actually a wallet chain, but I like to put it on there. And there's a keychain, which is not actually metal related. It's just, you know, you can see that it's, you know, England, London, which is, I love England. I love the city London. I love the English. Although I can't speak it, I love the English language. Yeah, that's this bag. It's about, you know, the size you can put a college, you know, writing pad or something inside. Well, a few ones, but that's about, you know, about that big. That one. So I showed you that. Then I have another jacket which I just previously, you know, yesterday I put this together. That one. As you can see, it's a Sodom bag. It's not. This is not the Sodom sign. It's not a patch. It was. I bought it that way. It's a via eBay. It's a bag which got that thing applied in, you know, the same way that you'd find it on T-shirts or something like that. And I put all those studs around. Those are flat ones, another row of flat ones with, you know, those real spiky studs, I don't know, in between. Same on that side. Then there's those those studs. Yeah, and another chain. Just like to put it on there. It's another one of those keychains, and I just linked it here and then put it through that. Wait, where is it? Through this metal thing, and then attached it here. And there are 2 buttons on this one. I mean to get more buttons for this bag. There's, I don't know if you can see that. That's an Iron Maiden patch with Eddie and the British flag, the Union Jack, and there's a Megadeth one with members of Megadeth from the euthanasia era. Yeah, that's that bag. Like I said, I really love this Sodom bag. It's about, you know, a bag like the other one I got, but a different material. Yeah, I kind of like it. You know, looks pretty great if you wear it. Okay, there's one more thing I'd like to show you. This jacket. It's not, you know, it's basically just a denim jacket. I applied 2 patches. This, excuse me for a second. Here we go again. Yeah, that's an Iron Maiden logo stripe, which I put on the left side, where my heart is, you know. And there's a Judas Priest patch, which is the one that I had on my first bag, but removed to put it on here. It's basically just something I can wear, you know, to school, because I'm not allowed. Our headmaster doesn't allow things like battle jackets or so on, so I can wear band shirts, and if it's a little colder than this jacket, so I still have something with, you know, with patches, and that makes me look like you know, that makes people know that I'm a metalhead, because it's important for me that people know that. Now there's the thing. I was at the British Lion concert in Cologne. British Lion, for those of you who don't know, is the side project band of Steve Harris, who is of course the band leader and bass player of Iron Maiden. And I liked his solo stuff, really did. You know, this is the one album he's released so far, which is entitled British Lion. And I went to the concert of that, which was in a you know, it was a club concert, so very small, like 400, 500 people. And I got signatures from the support band of who played for British Lion there. Look at the band's called Zico Chain. It's written here. There. Zico Chain. Hope you can see that. Wait a minute, I'm gonna adjust the light. Wait. I think. Yeah, that's better. There's, you know, the signatures. This one's, where is it? This one's from the drummer, Ollie, there. And that's the guitarist. Wait, that's the guitarist and singer. And there's the bass player. So, but the really, really amazing thing about this jacket is that it has a signature of Steve Harris. And I was so damn proud of it, and I still am. I got a signature of Steve Harris, leader and founder of Iron Maiden, on my jacket. Look at that. There it is. There. isn't that great. And well, of course, if I got the signature here, I met him. I met Steve Harris, and I took a photograph with him. And I actually, you know, I was so, my legs were shaking and everything. And I actually managed to tell him that I appreciate his work with Iron Maiden and that I love the show that he did with British Lion and so on. And to say thank you to him that I could meet him and so on. Which the story behind that is that he went to, he and his band members went out after the concert, like 3/4 of an hour after the concert finished, and me and some other Iron Maiden fans that went to that concert waited for him. And when he walked by, we just went after him. And I think he noticed that we, you know, wanted to have autographs, and he was kind enough to tell to security guys who didn't want him to, you know, give signatures and all that, he actually told them that he was going to do it. And so they, you know, the security guys placed him in the entrance, you know, the door of his tour bus. And so he wasn't surrounded by people. You could only come in from the front side. And so we basically lined up and waited for him, waited for our turn. And you know, it was amazing, really amazing. And I also took pictures with the British Lion guitarist Graham Leslie. Well, the two guitarists, Graham Leslie and come on. Hawkins. What's his name? David Hawkins? Might be David Hawkins. And I caught his, David Hawkins, guitar pick, which I didn't keep. I gave it to a friend of mine who also went to another British Lion concert and also met Steve. Yeah, so that's, you know, there's nothing. That's the great thing about this jacket, you know, the signature. And when I first went to school with that with that jacket, a girl from my class asked me why I scribbled on my jacket. And I was like, no, I didn't scribble. It's a signature from the greatest guy in the world. She was like, okay. Normal guys, you know. Being a metalhead is much more fun. So that's this jacket. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do as far as videos go today. Tomorrow I think I might have some time to do some recording. I plan to show you some of the books that I've got that are metal related. I got some autobiographies and things like that. And maybe show you some of my CDs. I haven't got that much, you know, hardware CDs. I got most of my stuff from iTunes. Which I did before I really became a metalhead, you know. As soon as I got a little more into that stuff, I decided I was gonna buy all my CDs as hardware because I want to have the CD. But before, where I wasn't really into metal, I just listened to it, you know. I wasn't a metalhead, but I like to listen to it. I downloaded all the stuff, which is, I think, the last album that I downloaded was, well, of course, legally downloaded. I purchased it on iTunes. That I downloaded was 2.5, 3 years ago or so. And all the CDs I got since then are hardware or copies from friends, or if I borrowed something, if I borrowed a CD from my teacher, for example. He's a metalhead, my English teacher, and he sometimes borrows me CDs. and of course then I put them into my computer and make a copy for iTunes, you know, so I haven't got them in hardware, but I got those CDs then too. Yeah, I think I'm gonna show you some of them, and then we'll see. I also gotta tell you guys about an upcoming event on the 29th of August, which is connected to this band creator. And yeah, and I'm gonna get cracking with my thrash vest that I told you about I was gonna do as soon as the jacket for that vest arrives, and of course then I'm gonna show it to you when it's finished. And yeah, I think I'm gonna just do some videos, talk about things that, you know, go on in my head that interest me at the moment and all that. It would be great if some of you would leave a feedback, whether you like what I'm doing so far, whether you don't, although I've only uploaded, you know, 2 videos and 1 introduction video. But, well, that's for now. Bye.